Share the live stream. Let's go viral. Let's go viral. Let's go viral. You can as well join us on the YouTube. You can join us on YouTube. We are currently live on YouTube right now. We are currently live on YouTube. So share the live stream. We need at least 10 traders in the live stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So this is an opportunity now for you guys to submit the assets you want us to analyze. So do that right now. Submit the assets you want us to analyze. Right. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to share the link right now on our Telegram page. So if you're on the Telegram page, right. So we are live right now on YouTube. Let's check other platforms if we are right. Right, make your suggestion. Make your suggestions. Make a request. Someone said, how much is the mentorship? If you want to know about my mentorship, just click on the link on my bio. Once you click on the link on my bio, then on the newly open page, select mentorship tab. Then you can get right there and they'll see the prices yourself, right? There are different programs. So you can choose the one which is best suitable for you, right? So guys, if you don't know, you can always make a request for any assets you want us to analyze in this live stream. You have that right to make a request of any assets you want us to analyze in the live stream. So if you are joining us right here, you have the right. You have the right? So make a request. Now I'm gonna start with the analysis. I won't wait. I'm gonna start with the analysis right now. So we need to get started with this with the analysis. We have no time to waste. There's no time to waste. So let's start with the request made by Tony Banks. So before I proceed further, I need to ask Tony Banks. Tony Banks, are you still online right there? Are you still online, Tony Banks? Are you still online? Tony Banks, let me know if you are still online. Tony Banks, let me know if you are still online. Tony Banks made a request for British pound sterling paid against the Australian dollar and the euro paid against the Canadian dollar. So, okay, yes. Now let's start with the British pound sterling paid against the Australian dollar. So let's go through the chart. GBP AUD. So let's figure out what we have. GBP AUD. So first I need to ask Tony Banks, what type of trader are you? Are you a swing trader, day trader, scalper? Or are you a position trader? So that I can know the best analysis which will be okay for you. So Tony Banks, what type of trader are you? Position, swing, day, scalper, swing trader. Okay, that is good. That is great. So as a swing trader, you know we have to go to the higher time frame, which is the weekly time. So here comes the weekly chart right here. You know, we based on the weekly chart, we are able to connect a trend line right from the swing higher high we got right here. Let's find out the market structure right here. Right from the low swing right here, we have higher low, we add higher low, and then we add higher highs, high, and the higher highs. Currently, price is still struggling to break the higher low in this uptrend. You can see that. So price is still struggling to break this bullish market structure right here. So for as long price is still trading above this last higher low in this uptrend, we can still have the belief that the market is still in an uptrend. You know that? In a rising trend, this is what we have. Price is still in an uptrend, not until the last higher low in the uptrend can be broken down. So if you can have a rotation of price below this higher low structure right here, this is where we can have the belief that yes, the market is coming to a change or a gradual change. So based on what we have in this market right now, as you can see right from the flow of price from this low to the high all the way down, we have it. You can see our price keeps on gravitating through this medium. We have price breaking down, but price is still within this higher low structure. So the price is still in an uptrend. You know that? So right from the higher high swing right there, we're able to connect the trend line all the way down. And then we have a key level structure. This was the previous resistance structure we had right here. Resistance. We had a resistance which got through prices right here. Price broke the level right here, and then price is still transforming through this medium. So let's check based on what we have on the day chart. You can see how we were able to connect this trend line. We are able to connect this trend line right from the swing higher high right here all the way to the swing low high swing right here, which resulted in the bearish engulfing bar. After the breakdown of the bearish engulfing bar right from this medium right here, price precipitated downward. Now price is testing this trend line once again. So price is at a potential structure. So based on the rally we had right here, we have to be careful if we are looking out for a short entry right here. If you are looking out for a short entry right here, it means we want to short based on the key level structure we had at this medium, which is resistance right here. That was on the 6th of June, and the resistance right here on the 4th of July. Price broke to this level, and this level became more choppy. You can see how price went through this medium. So based on the reason, or based on the fact that price went through this key level structure right here, it means this key level structure, it's not so powerful again, because price went through this medium. Price disrespected this key level structure. This made this key level structure right now not to be a strong level for price, right? So based on this reason, if you want to short right here, then you have to be very careful, because this is not a strong key level structure. Unlike the key level structure we had this structure right here. You can see whenever price tests this level, it turns into a pattern to downtrend. So based on what we had right here, this is a choppy price medium. Choppy medium right here. Choppy medium. So if you are trying to make a short entry, that means you are trying to combine the downward sloping trend line in this trend, likewise the pullback based on the previous key level structure at the price of the 1.91648, and this is a choppy price medium. Remember what I stated, whenever you are trading a choppy market, this is a market moved by the crowd. The institutional traders, the banks, the hedge funds, the big players in the market are not interested in this type of market, because they cannot make money trading this type of market, right? So if you want to trade right here, you are trying to join the trend of the crowd. And whenever you want to take this type of trade right here, it's better you reduce your position size, because you don't know which way the market could break to. Maybe it's going to break upside or downside, or still continue in the ranging medium, right? You can see that. Now let's check on the 4-hour chart. But before I move to the 4-hour chart, I am looking out for the bigger image. Based on the day chart, I have a pattern called a potential upright head and shoulder. So I don't know if you can see this on the chart. Based on the day chart, we have the left shoulder right here, we have the head, we have the potential right shoulder, and this is the neckline. So I am looking out for a potential break of neckline of this pattern, so I can play this pattern. And if you can see this would lead to a very long short trade, because the head and shoulder right here is very wide. The pattern is so wide, and whenever you have a wide pattern, it tends to result into a long price actions, into a long price action. It takes time. This is the exact trade I took on US oil, which I'm still holding on for weeks right now. All right, so if you want to take this entry right here, it means you are taking an aggressive entry. Now let's see how you can approach this short entry right here. If you want to take this entry based on aggressive entry, let's look at the 4-hour chart. So based on the 4-hour chart, if you want to take this trade right here, we have a support trend line, a rising trend line. You can see that. So let's zoom in. Based on what we have on the 4-hour chart, this is a rising trend line. You can see rising trend line. So I think the best way to short right here is if you try to short from resistance structure right here, then take a small position size, because price could hit this level and still find the rejection to the upside. So if you are trying to make an aggressive entry, short entry from this region, reduce your position size. When price break this dynamic structure, then you can keep adding to your trade. So this is how you scale up on trade. You get in with a small amount of money. You get in small. When the market keeps moving in direction of your anticipation, then you keep on adding to your position. So if you were to take this trade right here, you have to execute a very small position size. When the price breaks this dynamic rising support trend line right here, you execute another small entry. And whenever price validates this line right here as a potential double top or maybe whatever, you add to your position. When price validates this structure as a new resistance structure, you add to your position. So this is how you keep adding at every each swings in the market. So this is the way I want to approach this asset right here. If I were you, Tony Banks. So let me know your view, Tony Banks. Let me know your view about this asset. As well, Tony Banks, you have to be very careful if you are trying to short, because the day chart right here is yet to form a bearish signal, because the day chart is not yet completed. So anything could happen under the 4-hour chart. Anything can happen under the 4-hour chart. So this is why you have to be very careful, right? So if I were you, if I'm going to be making a short entry from this medium right here, I think it's going to be very risky, because you can see how price got to this medium and then price carved a what? A higher low swing. Price carved a higher low swing, respecting this ascending trend line, and then price is moving up. Unlike what we had right here, price broke this previous low swing all the way down. So based on these reasons right here, if you want to go short from this medium right here, I think it's not the best thing to do, because no, based on past historical action on this chart pattern, on this chart right here, you can see when price got to this level, price carved what we call a higher low swing. So don't be surprised if price make a pullback to this level and then still form a what? Another higher low structure. So now you have to ask yourself, if you are going to short right here, what is the risk to reward ratio? Is the risk to reward ratio favorable for you as a trader? Now let's do the analysis of our risk to reward ratio. If we were to short based on the bearish candlestick right here, so if we were to make an entry based on this short bearish candlestick right here, let's analyze our risk. From this entry, we need to place our stop loss. Let's imagine, for instance, we place our stop loss at the high of this bearish engulfing bar. And take note, this bearish bar, in fact, this is not a bearish engulfing bar, because this bearish bar, I mean, is not engulfing the high of this bullish bar. So if we are to take the bearish bar right here, where it should take profit target, technically your take profit target should be at this rising trend line. You can see what happened. Price tested this trend line and resulted up, and price has been testing this trend line right from the swing low of 2nd of November, 3rd of November, 7th of November, 8th of November. So there's air tendency price could gravitate all the way down to this level and then find the rejection once again. So if you were to take your take profit, set your take profit to this level and then have your stop loss above this level, so that is 0.6, not even up to 1, not to talk of 1.5, and not even up to the minimum 2 risk to reward ratio. Now the question is the risk to reward ratio favorable? The answer is no. So this is why I think at this medium right here, if I were you, I will never initiate a short entry right here. Instead, I will want to see how price reacts to this rising trend line, which has been holding price as support. Is price going to break this level? If price can break and then we have a retest that this is a new resistance structure, then I'll be looking out to short at this medium right here. Whereby if I can make a short entry right here and then have a zone to have maybe my stop loss or whatever right here, I should be able to make at least 2 2 risk to reward ratio. That is the minimum target. So based on what I have right here, even though you can see a chart entry right here, the probability on this trade setup is very low. So low. Now let's check the Euro Canada. Let's check the Euro Canada. Euro Canada. Euro Canada. So this is what we had on Euro Canada. The uptrend, let's check it on the weekly chart. So the weekly chart went above the doji candlestick we got on the weekly chart. You can see we had a sloping downwards trend line, which we treated as a dynamic resistance level for the price, but it failed to hold as resistance. Anyway, this week is yet to be over, so we can't yet conclude that, oh, price is above this level, because the market is gonna close tomorrow, Friday, around 11 p.m. on Friday. So the market can still do anything surprising. The market can still surprise, can still make a surprise. So based on the day chart, let's check the day chart. The day chart, the market is closing above the descending trend line. You can see the descending trend line, which we had on the day chart. Market closed above this level. So based on what I can see on Euro Canada, this trend is continuing upward. The only zone you should be looking at for potential trade is if you want to chart based on this trade right here. I think the best thing to do is look out for a break of market structure, a break of this trend line, and a rejection that this is a new resistance before you can go short. Alternatively, if you are looking to go long on this asset right here, then the best way to go long is to wait for a pullback to this trend line, and then this trend line which I've been rejecting price. Let's see if the third test will be a confirmation for the uptrend of this trend line on the day chart. So that is my view on euro paired against the Canadian dollars. So any other question? Any other question? So if you guys have any market, any asset you want us to talk about, no, you can make your suggestion. If you are watching from YouTube as well, you can make a suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze in the live stream, and then we take our time, we go through them. All right, make suggestions, any asset you want us to analyze in the live stream. Okay, go on with your question. Someone said, can someone join the oil sell at daily pullback? You know, guys, I have 3 short position on US oil, and then I had 1 losing position on silver, which I took yesterday, even though silver is still going in the direction of my anticipation, but I don't want to risk high based on the position I have on US oil. So I want to capitalize on that US oil market. Although I already have another active 2 positions on GBP paired against the USD, a long position. So if I can have a losing position on GBP USD, then I'm not going to take any trade again this week. I would always stick to my US oil market, right? So when I have 3 maximum losing trade in a week, that is all. So I already had 1 losing trade this week. So if I can have losing trade on GBP USD, that is all. I'm not going to take any trade again. I'll just make sure I capitalize on my US oil. So let's go to the to the oil market. Someone asked, can we make a pullback on the US oil? So let's check it out if there is a possibility to make an entry based on the US oil. Maybe at the present or in the future, or maybe in the past, maybe we have missed an entry. So guys, let's check it out. Based on what we have on the day chart, price is still moving down, and then this is the day. So traders are currently asking me, can they make an entry based on the pullback in the market based on the day. That was based on yesterday day candlestick. So let's see, we can see based in this market right here, we had right here in the past a key level structure which was being broken, and the price retested this level multiple times. Price gave traders opportunity to join this trend multiple times. You can see that before, and this is where I got in. I got in at this level. My second position was as well at this level. My third position was at the close of this Monday candlestick, so I made a position on Tuesday. along the market close, the first opening of bar on Tuesday, I made the entry. So now if I can see a pullback to this same level, now let's see this level. This was a previous higher low in this uptrend. You can see that higher low in this uptrend. For those of you who don't know, we had a rising channel in this market, right from the swing level right here to the swing structure right here. We fired it up. You can see that. You can see how price made the rejection right here, and then you can see what we had right here. Anyway, if this is not a channel to you, you could as well say, okay, we had a rising trend line from this structure right here. We connected the trend line to the higher low structure right here. We connected the trend line all the way up, and you can see that. So we had a broken trend line right here. So we had the first structure, second structure right here, and the test of trend line right here before the market precipitated downward. Now the question now is has been asked by one of the traders in the live stream is can we look out for an entry? So based on the higher low structure we had right here, this higher low structure was being broken, and we got 5 signals. We got signals 5 times that this level right here is a new resistance for price, because price keeps on rejecting at this level, even though this level right here was a confluence zone, because we had a break of market structure and then the break of a trend line. So and then we add the low high swings to the break of this downtrend. So based on what we had right there, so the best answer right here is if we can see a multiple retest of price confirming that at this medium right here, this is a new resistance structure, then why not? In fact, this is what I'm looking out for. If I can see something like this, I will add another 4th short position to my trade on US oil. So this is what I'm currently looking out for right now. So based on my trading strategy, if I can see a retest of this structure, if I can see a retest, a pullback to this structure, which is a higher low structure right here, and if I can see a strong technical short or bearish candlestick signal, then why won't I go short? I will add to my 4th position right here. So in summary, FSP trading, yes, we can look out for a short entry at the day pullback. Once the day pullback confirm that this higher low swing right here is a new resistance price level for price. So I will be looking now to add to my short position, and this could make it to be 4 short position on US oil. So FSP trading, keep note of that level. If you can see a retest and then a strong technical bearish signal, then that would be potential opportunity for trader. And make sure you manage your risk properly, right? Because there's no trading strategy which is infallible to the market. So next question. Next question. Now let me show you how I got. Okay, first let me show you my losing trade on silver. I don't want to only show my winning trade. I need to also show my losing trade, right? So let me show you how I made my decision on silver and how the silver dealt with me, even though gold still went more bearish. So based on what we had on silver, this is what we had. Silver cut it down, 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 cut it down. So based on silver, let me show you why I made my decision, and guys can let me know if there's anything I did wrong. Because sometimes you are not wrong in the market, but the market has to tell you that no, I'm not going your direction, right? So after I had a losing trade on this market yesterday, I still have to ask myself what was actually wrong. And then I thought I could have waited for 4 hour, day candlestick close before making my decision. But anyways, based on what I have on the 4-hour chart, let's see if this action was right. Actually, based on what I have on the 4-hour chart, I think my decision was still right. And then let me tell you why the decision was still right. Because right here, I had first, let's see what we had on the day chart before I move to the 4-hour chart. So based on the day chart, this is what we had. We had a breakout of a symmetrical chart pattern. You can see this is a symmetrical chart pattern right here. You can see our price broke out of this pattern. So this is the pattern we had. Price broke out of this pattern. Well, after price broke out of this pattern, price gave us what we called multiple heads right here as the retest of this breakout of this symmetrical chart pattern at this medium right here. You can see that. So that was a multiple test, and this level of this broken support of this symmetrical pattern keeps acting as a strong resistance for price. Now I went to the 4-hour chart. So here is the 4-hour chart right here. You can see the ranging medium. So let's eliminate this circle I drew. So right here, we can tag this pattern right here. Let's eliminate this as well. So we can tag this pattern right here as the first top, and here comes the second top, and then right here comes the third top, right? And then you can as well tag this level right here maybe as a ranging medium. If you tag this level as a ranging medium, you are also right. If you tag it as a ranging medium, you are also technically right. Right? So price broke the support. That price broke the support of this level. We got a support structure right here. We got a first support right here. Now price breached this support. Now let's take note of this candlestick in this support structure. So first we had a breach, we had a test of support, and this didn't go well. It looks like a pin bar, but it's actually not a pin bar. And then the next 4-hour candlestick closed back into this support. The next candlestick, a bullish candlestick. The next candlestick formed a bearish arami. The following candlestick made another bearish candlestick. And the main reason why I initiated a short entry right here was based on this gravestone candlestick right here. Because this gravestone candlestick is one of the strategies I actually use to continue a trend. So whenever I see this in a trend, I tend to continue that trend. This was the same entry I used on US oil. Let me show you this pattern. I mean this pattern right here. These two candlesticks right here. This was the pattern I used on US oil. You can see that pattern? These two bar right here. These were the these two bar right here. These were the pattern I used on US oil. These two patterns are this medium right here. Can see that? Now let me show you this same pattern on US oil. This was the pattern I used on US oil. So on US oil, based on the day chart, you can see it right here. I'm going to eliminate this. Now guys, pay attention. You can see it right here. You can see Friday candlestick on the 3rd of November. Likewise, Monday candlestick. You can see it was a gravestone inside which was being rejected after a pullback into the bearish, after a bullish pullback into the bearish bar right here. We had a rejection low which carved a gravestone inside a bearish candlestick, and then we can call this right here as a bullish arami. A bullish arami in a downtrend, whenever price closed below the mother bar, it tends to result into more continuation in the downtrend. So this is a strategy I use on US market to add to my third position, and which did work well for me. Now I initiated the same strategy at the support structure, right? Now this is the same strategy I initiated on silver. This was the same strategy I initiated on silver. Now you can see, based on 4-hour chart, you can see this pattern right here. Based on the 4-hour chart, you can see this pattern. Based on the 4-hour chart, you can see a bearish arami and then a gravestone inside as a pullback. So I made an entry. I placed a sell stop entry, and the market rallied down a little bit, and that was a surprise. After we got this bullish surprise, I told traders in my Telegram group. Actually, I set my stop loss around this medium right here. I set my stop loss at this level right here. This was the level I set my stop loss, and I told traders, I said, I am not going to hold on to this trade. I will never wait till the market hits my stop loss. Why? Because this strong reversal bullish candlestick right here, it's questionable. It was questionable. No, it was so suspicious, because I never expected price to close back above this mother bar. In fact, to carve a strong reversal bullish candlestick at this support level. So this is so confusing right here. This is why I said I will never wait for the market to hit my stop loss. You can see after the close of this candlestick, I closed my short position, and I never waited for the market to hit my stop loss. As you can see, the market later went up again and hit this level. If I had waited in this market, the market will still hit my stop loss at the end, and this would attract more losses in my account. But I cut out my trade because I never wanted price to put me into more losses, right? So I got out lower than my stop loss, and the market later made a reversal down. So right now I'm not comfortable in this market right here. I don't want to hold on to my belief, right? So right now what I'm seeing right here is market is just going to a ranging medium again. But based on what I can see, if you are still in this trade, I think the best zone to apply your stop loss right now, if you are still in this trade, have your stop loss at the high of this, or we could call this bar right here a high wave or a spinning top, but I can't call this right here as a spinning top because it's not so long, but you can call it a spinning top or a high wave bar. So have your stop loss at the high of this high wave, or maybe if you can call it a spinning top, have your stop loss right here. So if you're having your take profit all the way down, target all the way low, right? So this was the trade I lost on silver. Now let's check the GBP USD trade I currently have. I currently have a position in GBP USD. Someone said, I think price may still go up to take liquidity move above the doji before continuing down. What I can see on silver right now, I don't just like the pattern right here, because the pattern right here is kind of confusing. The market is now so messy. And then what I can spot right here again is the market can still make a pullback. As you stated, the market can make a pullback and then continue to go up again. And if that should occur, then this will mean there's a double bottom right here. So if you can have a double bottom right here now, this would interest more long, that is bulls, to put price to the resistance again. So this is what I'm thinking right here. So this is why I just have to close this position. No, I don't want to hold on to this position right here. Just have to close it and then just focus on my US oil. So I don't want other market to take away my profits. I've been protecting this profit from last week all the way right now, even though I risked small. So that's why I jumped into GBP USD. So currently right now I had two positions on GBP USD. So let me show you guys how I got this trade. Remember in my previous analysis, I told you guys I'm going to be looking out for a bearish pullback to the structure right here. You can see I said I'll be looking out for a bearish pullback to the key level structure above. If you're in the live stream, you can see. So these are the levels I marked. I said I'll be looking out for a pullback to this to the low high swing right here. If I can see a pullback to this level right here, then I'll be looking out for a strong technical long entry. Unfortunately, there wasn't a strong technical long entry right here, so I waited for another pullback right here. So after I got this level right here, after I got this level on the 4-hour chart, after price pulled to this mark zone, can see the high right here, we had a bullish inside bar, right? So I decided to make an entry with small position size. So I made an entry based on the high of this mother bar. The high of this mother bar right here, this is where I made my entry. I made a buy stop entry. I placed a buy stop entry and the market caught my buy stop entry. So as the market keep on moving on, we had another pullback down. So before I went to bed yesterday as well, I placed another buy stop entry above again. I placed another buy. This was my first. Let me clean this up so that you guys can see my buy stop order. I placed the 4 buy stop order right here. The entry was caught. I placed the second buy stop order right here. The entry was caught. So right now I had 2 positions and all my stop loss are this low structure right here. So if the market should pull down right now, I'll be out on these 2 trades. And once I'm out on these 2 long position on GBP/USD, I won't initiate any position again for this week. I will never initiate any position again for this week. Once I have 3 losing trade in a week, that is all for that week. So currently right now, I will only capitalize on my US oil. So let's see if the market will prove me wrong on GBP/USD, or maybe the market will still have a rejection to the upside. And then if we can have another strong bullish rejection to the upside, I'll be willing to add another third entry right here. Okay, so this is how I want to scale up. And if the market should pull down and cut me out, fine, no problem. I just risk something small right here, so I'll only be looking to increase my position or add to my position as the market keeps on moving in the direction of my anticipation. So guys, if you are watching from YouTube, you can make your request, of any asset, any currency you want us to analyze, right? You can make requests of any asset you want us to analyze if you are watching from YouTube, right? So which other assets you guys want us to analyze? We won't spend much time today in the live stream. We won't spend much time in this live stream. So let's check out Euro USD. I so much don't like the price action on Euro USD. So that's why I diverted my attention to GBP USD. So what I can see right now, price is trying to confirm the higher structure right here. So I don't so much like this price action. I would have loved to look out for a long entry if price can make a pullback to the major key level structure at the price of the 1.06357, which was a support right here for price, and the resistance right here, and the resistance right here, and the resistance right here. So if price can get to this level, I'll be looking out if it can act as a support for price. So if I can't see this type of retracement to this level right here, then I'm not interested to long Euro USD. I would rather prefer to long the GBP paired against USD. So as well, Australian dollar paired against the USD, you can see price is gradually coming to the level I stated. So let's see if price can make a more pullback and then give us a strong technical bullish signal. And this would act at the level of the maybe 0.618 or maybe the midpoint of 0.5 and 0.618, right? So that's my view, guys. So any other currency you guys want us to analyze, you can always make suggestion. If you are watching from YouTube, you can use the comments box to make suggestion of any asset you want us to analyze. If you have any asset on your list, or if you have any currency you want us to go through, it could be this Forex, stocks, cryptocurrency, commodities, indices market, right? So someone said Euro paired against the Australian dollar. So let's check Euro paired against the Australian dollar and see what we had right here. Euro paired against the Australian dollar. Someone said Euro JPY. Okay, Euro paired against the Australian dollar. That is my guy. My guy made the request about that. And the Visuals Nasdaq, Visuals NAS 100, and the Gamer USD JPY. All right. So let's quickly go through Euro paired against the Australian dollars. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Let's see what we have on Euro AUD. Let's navigate all the way down to Euro AUD. Let's start from the weekly day. Let's start from the day chart. So here comes the day chart of Euro AUD. Price is still bouncing inside the narrow rising wedge. You can see the transformation of price from the swing low all the way up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing. So the market structure right here is still supporting the bullish rally. So the market structure right here is still supporting the bullish rally, and this is what I mean. We add a higher low structure right here. You can see that this was a lower low. Right here we have a higher low structure. Right here we have the higher low structure. This level is still a higher low structure because it never went down below this previous higher low. Now price is trying to test this downward sloping trend line. We had a low high swing. Is price gonna give us another low high swing right here? We had a higher high swing right here at the top, higher high swing at the top. So this is what we had. We had higher high swing at the top. So the market trend, the market structure on this price chart is still supporting the bullish no rally. So what we need to start looking out for right now as a price action trader who read price action is we need to see a break of market structure. So there could be a break of market structure to the upside or to the downside based on the chart pattern we had right here. So if you ask me what we have right here, this example of what we had right here. So in a narrow rising wedge, such as an example we had right here, price could break to the upside or to the downside, but technically price has higher probability to break to the downside. So now let's get back to these price actions right here. So based on what we have right here, price is still moving above. So if you want to be looking out for short entry, the best zone to be looking out for short entry right here presently should be at the upper structure of this trend line. If you can see a short entry in combination with the horizontal key level structure we had the resistance structure at the price of the 1.67904. Likewise, we have a sloping downward trend line. So if price can make a test of this structure and they give us a strong technical short signal, this could be the nice zone to go short. Likewise, if you want to take the reversal of this downtrend, we have to see a break of market structure. So if you're asking me, where can we know there's a break of market structure in this uptrend? The best zone to know the break of market structure will be whenever price can close below this higher low swing right here. So this is the last higher low currently right now, holding the current price action. So price need to break ground. It may possibly make a retest before we can go short. So for as long price still trade above this green level right here, it means this bullish market structure is still active. As well, take note, price could break to the upside and retest and then continue the uptrend. If that should occur, then it means the pattern we had right here is what we call the double bottom. So this will be the first bottom, the second bottom, and then this will be the neckline of the bottom, right? So this pattern has two probability. It could break to the upside or break to the downside, right? So this is what we have on this asset. Next is Nasdaq. So let's check out Nasdaq. We have traders trading Nasdaq. So you guys as well can make a request of any asset you want to analyze. So let's check Nasdaq. After Nasdaq, then we're gonna proceed to USD JPY. So let's go through that. If you are watching from YouTube, you can make a request of any asset you want to analyze, and then we go through, right? So let's check on the day chart. Remember yesterday I told you guys, I said price broke this downward sloping trend line of this channel. You can see price is currently at the key level structure of the 15,308. So price is trying to continue the rally. So the rally is still going up. Based on what I can see right here now, I'm not going to be looking out for a long entry. So there are two possibilities right here. So price could make a sharp bearish pullback down. So if that should occur, that could lead into what we call a bull trap. If price can make a sharp bearish pullback down, then that could lead into what we call a bull trap. So there could be a bull trap right here. Alternatively, if the bull should continue the trend upward, you don't have to take a long entry at resistance. You need to break out for a strong bullish breakout, a decisive bullish breakout. Look out for a pullback before you continue the rally. So this is my view on this asset. So these are the two scenarios we have in this market right here, right? So this is the two possibility of price direction on Nasdaq 100, right? But based on the bullish momentum, I can see right from the swing low right here to this structure, when compared to the previous bullish move on the past historical actions on this price chart, I still support a more bullish move on Nasdaq 100. I still support a more bullish momentum bullish move based on the strong bullish momentum and volume on the price starting from the low of the 31st of October to the current price action right here. Although we can see depreciation in bullish momentum right here. So let's wait, maybe this will lead into a breakout. If this can be a breakout, then the best way to approach this asset would be to look for a pullback, maybe for continuation of the uptrend. Alternatively, if you can have a strong bearish close down, this could be a bullish trap, and then a retest of this trend line would still prove a potential resistance for price for a more flow of downtrend. So that is my view on the Nasdaq, and this is how your chart should look like if you are trading the Nasdaq, right? If you are trading the Nasdaq, this is how your chart should look like, right? So let's go through USD yen. USD yen. Let's go through USD yen. You guys can make a suggestion. If you are watching from YouTube, you can submit your suggestion. Any asset you want us to analyze, just submit in the live comment chat, right? So guys, let's go through the USD yen. USD JPY. What is going on USD JPY? I told you guys, USD JPY is still on its bullish swing. The bullish swing is still active on the USD yen. So basically, based on what we have on the weekly chart, we have the bullish swing, right? Right from the swing low, you can see what we had. The bullish swing is active, and then you can see the price chart. So if you're a trader in this market, this is what you need to have on your price chart. We have the bullish swing, right? So we have, let me get out these trends right here so that you guys can see properly, right? So we have the test, swing higher low, swing higher low, high, higher high. You can see that. So what we are currently looking at for, we can see how the price keeps on bouncing through this pattern right here all the way. Now price is going to a range median right here. So is the price gonna hit this resistance or come down? So this is the next question right here. So let's check on the day chart. Based on the day chart, this is what we have on the day chart of the USD JPY. Price is still in an uptrend, and we have another inner rising trend or channel. Inner rising channel. You can see that. So currently, if we want to trade against this rally right here, we should be looking out for a break of this node channel. So we need a break of market structure inside this node channel. You can see right from this swing low, we can see our price keeps on bouncing in this node channel right here. So if you can see price breaking low, then that will be the nice time for us to look out for potential short setup. So let's see if price can make a breakdown, a pullback. So this is my view. Alternatively, a break above this resistance structure will prove price is still looking up to test the upper channel. A break to the upside will suggest price is still willing to test the upper channel, right? So this is my view. So if you want to go short based on the asset, you have to look out for a break of the inner trend line to the downside. So that is my technical view on this asset. And if you want to go long, you have to be very careful because it's almost as resistance. So the best zone to look for a long entry would be at the low structure of this rising trend line, right? And if you want to look out for an early entry for a short position, we need to see price break the lower band of this trend line and then prove as a definite resistance before you can go down. So this is what I have on USD JPY. So that is all for now, guys. So that is all I want to share with you. We'll be live this evening on TikTok and on Facebook. We'll be live for another evening market session, market analysis. So if you like this, if you're enjoying this live stream, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and then follow us on our social media pages. We are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right? Thank you guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the evening, and that would be around 9 p.m. GMT +1. So that's going to be 7 hours from now, right? 7 hours from now, right? So you can set up your alarm, your reminder, so that you don't miss the live stream. So guys, if you are yet to follow, subscribe to my channel, please subscribe right now. Subscribe and then follow my profile right here on a TikTok account. Please, can you teach me how to trade? Can you teach me how to trade? If you want to learn how to trade, click on the link on my bio, click on the link in the description of this live stream, and access the mentorship tab, right? Or you join the Telegram group for the free mentorship program. In the Telegram group, we have the free mentorship program. If you are interested in the premium mentorship program, click on the mentorship tab, right? So someone said, I like what I'm seeing. Thank you. I'm glad you like what you saw. Thank you. So guys, thank you. I'm going to be in the Telegram group, and then I'm going to be with my friends, my group of traders right here. That's where we share our ideas, our opinions. So you can also join us. Your Telegrams, what you need to do, don't search my username on Telegram. This is what you need to do. Just click on the link on my bio, that is in my TikTok account. Click the link on my bio on this TikTok account. Once you click on that link, on the newly page, you will see the tab to access my Telegram channel group. So don't ever search my user ID on Telegram, because there are a lot of fake profile right there on Telegram. So I don't want you to be a victim, right? So just click on the link on my bio. If you are watching from YouTube, click the link which I pasted on Telegram. The link I tagged Telegram. Click on that link. If you are watching from TikTok, click on the link on my bio, and on the newly opened page, select the trading tab. Automatically you'll be redirected to join my Telegram group, right? Never search my Telegram ID on Telegram. If you do that, you might fall a victim of fake profiles. So thank you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next 7 hours from now, right? Goodbye. Peace.